It's a beautiful November day and we're going to test out riding in Ava, Missouri today. I don't know a lot about Ava. I've ridden close to here but never through Ava. So it's all a new experience. We'll see how it goes. How's it going? Well, we're coming up on the Ava schools. They're obviously the bears or something related to a bear. They have 4-day school weeks here, so today they're off. So one thing I've already noticed about Ava, and it doesn't surprise me, is that it's hilly. So we're probably going to see a lot of climbing today. The roads are a little rough too. So it didn't take us long to get to the downtown square area. So let's circle it real quick. See what they've got going on downtown. Kind of cool little downtown area. There's an old Ford dealership I just passed. In small town America, you used to see those little dealerships all the time. They were kind of the victim of the bailouts though, but they may have moved too. We're jumping on the main strip here. This is Missouri 14, which runs through Sparta, Ozark, Nixa. So this is a new section of 14 I've not ridden. I expect there to be traffic. Now in terms of land size, the school district in Ava is one of the largest in the state. It has about 1,300 students. So it's a pretty good size district, but the town is probably much smaller than that, even though they have a Walmart and all the staples in it. Ava does have a nice little city park there. Sits on a creek, swimming pool. So if you can see this landscape, it's just all up and down, up and down. So it's a very hilly town. Now the other thing you gotta remember is 3 big highways, 3 big state highways. They're not real big, but big for the area come in here, which is 5, 14, and 76. I've not done a lot of riding on 5. I've ridden quite a bit on 14 and 76. And pretty much most of 76 from Branson West to T Highway, which is real close to Ava. But you have your staples here in Ava, just like this Casey's General Store. Pretty common in Southwest Missouri. And we're going to jump on 76 here. And this will take you to Branson, Missouri. So I'm on Missouri 76 headed west. I'm pretty sure they don't see a lot of bikes out here. The fall colors are starting to kick in, so it's getting pretty around here. Look at those trees, just gorgeous. So the other thing I got to worry about is I got to turn up here. Is it going to be gravel? We'll soon find out. The answer is yes. So we're going to find a place to turn around up here and ride back the other way. So I've not done a lot in Ava, Missouri, but I do have a funny story. One of our friends was getting baptized, and they wanted to get baptized in the family church near Ava. It was probably close to the Arkansas state line, because we drove south on 5 for quite some time. And then we wound up on these gravel roads. And we sat in this service where the brother Nathan Humbird preached the gospel. Brimstone, hell and fire, combined with faith healing. About the only thing missing was the snakes. So 3 hours into this sermon, I'm not kidding you, I saw him take a kid and claim that he healed her from scoliosis. About that time, the guy's grandfather who we were with walks out. I look at my wife and I said, I can't do this anymore. She understood, and we walked out. So with that said, went out there with the grandfather, and we drank beer out in front of the church as he rambled on for another 45 minutes or so. It was insane. And then we walked to this creek where he baptized him in the creek. It was the strangest experience I've ever had in a church. So if you want something interesting, go to YouTube and look for the brother Nathan Humbird, so you can kind of have an idea of the sermon we sat through. It was crazy. And so there's our population of Ava, 2,993. So to have 1,300 students in their school tells you kind of how vast the school region is. May have to stop by Philology on the way out, look for some good records. They might have some hiding in that place. Anybody collect vinyl? There's another antique place I might stop by. Looking for records. So we jumped on County Highway FF. Got a great view over there to my right. This might be rideable. Pretty dogs. Great scenery over there to my left. Kind of sitting on this ridge right now. Pretty fall colors. FF's the place to be, I guess, on this route, around Ava. There's probably not a whole lot of other opportunities to ride. So we'll stay on it for a little while. Just great scenery though. We're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in so much trouble doing this. That's a cool old barn right there. We didn't want to go off into that, I know that. Trying to own guardrail. Really beautiful though. This FF is really a great road. If you're gonna ride in Ava, this is it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. We still got a long way to climb. This hill. Been climbing for about 2 miles though. GPS S810. I'm almost to the top of this. It's just a little less than 3 miles to climb. So we're gonna do another loop around the square. I'm gonna give you my thoughts about riding in the Ava area. It's not for the faint of heart. There's not a lot of roads to get out on. You got 14, 5, and 76. If you caught the video of me on 76, it's hilly, windy, and I didn't bring my radar today, which even put me more on the edge. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've ridden 76 many times, but I've not ridden that section, and that's probably been my least favorite section of it. So, if you're gonna ride around here, I'd be real careful. So, anyway, that's my ride today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.